when it comes to matters of the Spirit, are we coming or are we going? And does it really matter? Hi, this is Barry Phillips of 10-Minute Torah, day number 1, the Torah portion, Bo. The word Bo meaning either come, as in come into, or go, as in go into. So let's go to chapter 10 of the book of Exodus or Shemot and begin reading with verse number 1. Yahweh said to Moshe, "Go into Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, the heart of his servants, so that I show these signs of mine before him, and that you relate in the hearing of your son and your son's sons what I have done in Mitzrayim, and my signs which I have done among them, and you shall know that I am Yahweh." And Moshe and Aaron came into Pharaoh and said to him, "Thus said Yahweh, Elohim of the Hebrews, till when shall you refuse to humble yourself before me? Let my people go, that they may serve me." So in this particular instance, the word bo, again, meaning either come into or go, or as in go into, is Moshe being commanded to go to Pharaoh or to come into Pharaoh. Now, why does it matter? Doesn't it suggest the same thing? And that is that he is to make a physical appearance before Pharaoh. There's a subtle difference, a very important but subtle difference. If I tell you, if I'm standing with you and I say to you, go to another location, then you leave from where we are and you go to where it is that I send you. But if I say to you, come to a certain location, what is implied then is that I'm already there and I'm asking you to leave from where you are to come to where I am. So, is Yah with Moshe and saying to him, I am sending you to Pharaoh. That is, I'm sending you under my authority, under my power, with my word, and you do what I say to do, and I will back you up? Or is Yah saying, hey, Moshe, I'm in the throne room of Pharaoh, not advocating him, not supporting him, but I'm here and he doesn't even know it. Come here. Let me show you something. Either way, and it can be interpreted rightly either way, each of these scenarios gives us a reason to pause and ponder here a little bit. This particular Torah portion is very keen in the area and the arena of spiritual warfare. Now, spiritual warfare has kind of fallen through the cracks in the recent decade or so. And where it used to be, say, back in the 1990s, I remember, up through, say, the mid-2000s, it was a very important thing, and we engaged often in what we thought we were doing of spiritual warfare. That is, praying against particular powers and authorities seeking to tear down their sphere of influence over our communities, our families, our concerns. Then we got caught up into some other things, whether it's the shape of the earth or whether they're giants in the earth or calendars or pronunciations, and we got sidetracked. I think to our own error and to our own hurt, we got sidetracked. We walked off the battlefield to go chasing things on the perimeter. My opinion. That being said, there needs to be an understanding for Moshe. You're not going to win this battle, Moshe, Yahweh would be saying, through some mechanical, physical realm activity. You're not going to use your personality or some personal skill in such fashion as to win a battle against him. You're not going to intimidate him into releasing Israel. It's going to take something more. It's going to take an act in the spiritual realm. The victory that we need in the physical realm is secured in the realm of the spirit. Let me say that again. The victory, may I say the victories, plural, that you and I need in the physical realm, they are secured in the realm of the Spirit. And so we understand this from the book of Ezekiel, chapter number 29. If you go there and begin reading with verse 2, Yah says, Son of man, set your face against Pharaoh, the sovereign of Mitzrayim, and prophesy against him and against Mitzrayim, all of it. Speak, and you shall say, Thus said the Master Yahweh, See, I am against you, O Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim. And then he further identifies the one on the throne of Mitzrayim and says, O great monster who lies in the midst of his rivers, who has said, My river is my own, and I have made it for myself. These two verses allow us to understand and know that when Yah looked at the man Pharaoh, he didn't just see the human being who thought he was a god. He saw the spiritual entity operating behind the man, from which the man derived his power, his authority, his uniqueness of abilities, whatever they might have been. The same goes in our modern day. Those who stand with titles and positions and claim power the world over for man's good or man's harm. More often than not, we fail to realize that they are backed up by some spiritual power. Now, there are those that I believe that serve as servants of the Most High, and they seek to be benevolent to people. They seek to secure their freedom. They seek to do good. They are imperfect. They are flawed. They have their issues, but Yah nonetheless uses them for our good. Then obviously there are many who outnumber the first class. There are many who seek power, wealth, prestige, position, prominence, whatever it is that they're looking for, and they use their office to secure that, and they knowingly, many of them, knowingly understand that there is a dark power behind them that enables them to accomplish whatever their agenda is. And you can't put a political brand on one side or the other. It doesn't work that way. That's all deception. Don't get caught up in initials and brackets after someone's name. So we understand that Moshe had to learn by going in or coming in to the spiritual arena, take another look at this man and realize the power that is behind him. And then recognize, Moshe, that my power, Yah would say, far exceeds their power. They have no power at all. I alone have authority and power. In the book of Luke, chapter number 10, one of my favorite verses, it says that the 70 came back to Yeshua after being authorized to go out and preach the kingdom, rejoicing that even demons were subject to them. And in Luke 10, 18 and 19, Yeshua said to them, I saw Hasatan, Satan, fallen out of the heaven as lightning. See, I give you the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and none shall it all hurt you. Now he said, don't get all keyed up and rejoicing over that. Rather rejoice that your name's written down and that you've been you are a part of the kingdom. But Yeshua says, I was there in eternity past when Hasatan, the tempter, the devil, was kicked out and thrown down out of the heavens and cast into the earth. I saw him fall, and it looked like lightning. I was there, and I have a supreme authority over him. And I give that supreme authority to you to operate in. Just like Yah sent Moshe to Pharaoh and told him how to address the mere man on the throne who thought he was something special. Yah said, I got this. My realm is higher than his realm. His realm is higher than any realm that opposes us. My friend, you and I are being sent to go. And Yah is already where we're going. So he is saying, come, I got this. More tomorrow. To then, shalom.